Well, this summer, the boxing gloves are on, and 10 of America's hottest stylists compete against each other to see who can deliver the very best in fantasy hair design. One of those fabulous designers is Brenda, and she joins me now with tips on getting some of those wild and crazy looks for this summer. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Christine, for having me.
You look beautiful. I like what you've done to your hair.
Well, thank you.
Well, first, let's talk about how you got to be selected for the show. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Actually, I have been participating in hair competitions here in Atlanta for many, many years now, and I have had an opportunity to compete against some of the best in the industry. So my work was out there, people saw it, and I was selected to be one of the participants.
Fabulous. Gosh, that had to be so exciting. I know you can't give it all away or really tell us what the final outcome was, but just overall, what was the experience like?
The experience was absolutely amazing. It was so intense. I mean, you're talking about 11 of the most incredible hairstylists in the country competing for a chance to win $100,000.
Oh my gosh, that was the prize money.
Yes,
that's pretty big.
Yes.
So yeah, it was definitely some tension, I'm sure.
Oh my God. Not only tension, we also had to live in a house together.
Oh,
so you could imagine.
Of course, yeah. Now, where do you come up with your hair inspirations? Because with that much talent all together in the same room, under the same roof, you have to kind of be cutting edge and always think one step ahead. So where do you get yours?
Well, I get a lot of my inspiration from nature. I love children, and I love just lots of vibrant colors.
Wow, look at that.
Yes, this is actually inspired by the Black Swan. So that was my rendition of that, featuring lots of texture and dimension and color. And it was a lot of fun doing that.
I bet. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. What I couldn't see very closely, was it like braids and everything else?
Yes.
And then you just kind of sculpted to look like the swan.
Absolutely.
Incredible. Well, you're going to show us some things that are going to help kind of spice up our summer hairstyles. And one of the things that is so hot right now, I'm seeing everywhere, are feathers. So why are they becoming the big rage?
Well, feathers actually are a bait and tackle staple. These are what, you know, fishermen use to fly fish with. They're such a rage because it adds a little bit of dash of that drama into everyday life. And so it's just amazing to wear in the hair, as a little bit of color and spice up your everyday look.
And it's so easy because you can just clip them in and out, right? Just like that.
Absolutely. So there's several different types of feathers. The ones that most people you're seeing wearing are the ones that have to be applied by a salon professional.
Okay.
And they usually last anywhere from 1 to 3 months. One of our models is wearing that today.
Well, let's check it out. Show me what you got.
So Alicia is actually wearing our product Snazzy Lites, which are colorful clip-in hair extensions. And if you look really, really closely there, she has one of the feather hair extensions in her hair. Very small. These feathers actually come from roosters.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
That is great. What a conversation piece.
I know.
So she's got both looks going with the Snazzy Lites and the feathers. So she's kind of utilizing both trends.
Yes, absolutely. And what's so great about this is that with Snazzy Lites, you can pop them in and out of the hair, and they're 100% human hair, so you can curl them, flat iron, and style just like your own natural hair.
Cool, very good. And let's talk about one of the other looks. And it seems like not only are just the bright colors and style, but also if you just want a little bit of subtle drama.
Yes, actually, we brought one just for you.
Now wait a minute, because those girls look really young and sassy. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know.
Well, you know, for our more mature clients.
Hey, look out.
No, but this is a really awesome way to add a dash of color to your own natural hair.
I love it.
Now,
and it kind of goes with some of my little own natural highlights there.
Yes.
So tell me what to do.
I would love to teach you how to put this in. So these actually have a no-slip grip attachment.
Gotcha.
And you just pop them open.
Got it.
And you're going to part your hair near your natural part line.
Okay.
And you're going to slide it up into your hair.
Slide it up into my hair.
And then just press.
And then just, I don't think I'm doing it right. You know how like when you look on... Okay, I might need, wait, I did
You did it right, and just blend it in with your hair, and voila, you have feather-inspired hair extensions.
Guys, I'm feeling 20-something right now. That's all I got to tell you. This is gonna be what I'm gonna wear on my night out in the town. Charlotte's my young friend who's shadowing me. What do you think, Charlotte? You like it? Okay, she likes it. And tell me about the other look on your model, because I can't really see. Is it blended in like this?
Yes, these are very blended snazzy lights, and she has a little bit of our feather lights, which is what you're wearing. So we have those clients who are not so bold and they're not so daring, who still want to have a little bit of color, a dash of color here and there. So our beautiful model Crystal is wearing just a little bit of purple.
I like that.
Our poetic purple, and it's called our peekaboo look. So as you turn your hair and shake your hair, it kind of peeks out.
Right. And once again, really, are you seeing women of all ages requesting this, or what's the oldest you're seeing?
This has no age limit.
Really?
I mean, we have as young as 6 to 60. And it's an amazing hair inspiration to wear, and it goes with any outfit, you know, any wardrobe change that you have. It's absolutely amazing.
Any other things that we should be looking out for that's kind of hot right now in addition to the feathers?
Yes, well, you're going to start seeing lots of tassel layers, and lots of beachy hair is in this summer. Lots of braids are really in this summer. Ponytails are always in.
I love ponytails. I know. Sometimes on the show I don't always think they look so great on TV, but in my personal life, when I'm not working, I live in a ponytail.
Yes.
It's so nice. And I noticed how a way to make it look a little more elegant, I was reading in my magazine, I think it was my In Style, is to take a piece of hair and kind of wrap it around that ponytail so it looks a little more tailored, and then just kind of tuck it in with a bobby pin.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. The bun is excellent for evening, a night out. It's a slight twist on your ponytail, and it's very simple and easy to do, as you just described.
Excellent. And I hear you have a new product line coming out?
Yes,
Tell
the
me about
feather
it.
lights is exactly what you just demonstrated for our viewers, and these are just feathered inspired hair extensions. And the reason why we created this is that there is such a huge demand for the feather extensions that there's a shortage.
A shortage of feathers.
A shortage of feathers.
All you birds out there better look out. They're coming after you.
But this is a great way because it's humane, you know, it's not coming
Sure.
from a bird or anything. So it's just a great, easy and fun way to add that same feather inspired look to your own natural hair.
Yeah, and I like that you said, you know, normally we might have to go to the salon to do it. This way it's in and out. It kind of just depends on your whim, on your mood. If you're going to go out in the town and want to do it, there it is.
Exactly.
One step.
Exactly. These are semi-permanent. You pop them in, you pop them out.
Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate your time, and thank you for my accessory here. You're going to rock it all week long. My husband's going to be like, wait a minute, you got something in your hair. But thank you. Thank you, models. You look fabulous. Well, Hair Battle Spectacular Season 2 premieres Monday, August 15th on the Oxygen Network.